Жорик Вартанов говорит, по подробности. Все расскажу, покажу, где я буду стоять, откуда вы мне будете махать.
We, our small family group, under the wise guidance of our guide, Demyan, are approaching the beginning of the Baksan Gorge, the high mountain village of Terskol. You may ask why the Baksan Gorge begins in Terskol. The answer is simple. The Baksan River originates from the village of Terskol. But the most important thing to know about Terskol is that it is the capital of the Alpine resort of Elbrus. In Terskol you will find a command post for the control and rescue service, an avalanche warning center, and a variety of campsites, hotels, and alpine lodges. The permanent population of Terskol consists mainly of staff who work in the recreational area around Elbrus.
Это пирамиды, лавина рассекатель.
Приветствую, уважаемые зрители.
Hello there, dear viewers. It's great to see you again on the other side of the screen. In a figurative sense, we are just 2 steps away from our main goal for today, one of the highest mountains on Earth, Mount Elbrus. In a few minutes, we will be boarding the cable car gondola to climb to the base of this legendary mountain.
Ножью этой легендарной вершины.
Сейчас подумайте, если нужно...
We parked the car at a designated parking lot, and within a short time, we arrived at the Azau meadow, located at an altitude of 200-300 meters, where the lift station, Azau, is situated.
Сейчас без 20:12, да? Давайте начнем отсчет от 12. Я даю вам 3 часа.
The cable car has 3 stages leading from Azau to the foot of Elbrus. First, we ascend to the Krugozor station at 3,000 meters above sea level. Then to Mir at 500 meters. And finally to the final destination, the Garabashi Station. I was delighted to learn that Garabashi holds the record for being the highest mountain cable car station at 870 meters, listed in the Guinness World Records. The cost of the climb, regardless of the destination, is 100 rubles for adults. Children's tickets are slightly cheaper. Garabashi Station is always busy with climbers, skiers, and lovers of the surrounding beauty who come here from all over the world. There is an opportunity to climb higher, even closer to the snowy peaks of Elbrus on a snowmobile or snowcat, but this option is obviously more expensive. Experienced Elbrus snowcat drivers charge up to 10,000 rubles for a ride to an altitude of 5,000 meters. It's tempting to climb to the top of Mount Elbrus. If you decide to do so, here's some advice from experienced tourists. Walk back down to fully enjoy the view of the mountain world. But it is important to follow the path that the snowcat is traveling on. Taking a step to the left or right could lead to the deadly dangerous risk of falling into a deep crevasse, which there are many of. Generally, everyone should always be extremely careful in the mountains. According to statistics, Elbrus claims an average of 10 lives per year. Most tragedies occur due to carelessness. The mountains do not forgive clumsiness.
Перекус Эльбрус.
Despite the hot Caucasus summer, there is still real ice under our feet. Wow! The legendary Elbrus is the highest mountain in Russia and, according to some versions, in Europe. Its two snow-covered peaks reign majesty at an altitude of over 600 meters. It's a matter of pride that Elbrus has been included in the list of greatest mountains in the world called the Seven Peaks. By its very nature, Elbrus is a volcano, and an active one at that. Scientists and volcanologists classify it as a potentially active volcano, which means that an eruption could begin at any moment. There are several versions of the origin of the name Elbrus. The most plausible one is that it comes from the Iranian word Elbrus, which means high mountain. The Iranian chroniclers referred to the entire Caucasus Ridge as Elbrus. It's worth noting that, according to scientists, 23 glaciers descend from the slopes of Elbrus, with the largest ones being Bolshoy Azau, Mawe Azau, and Terskol. The meltwater from these glaciers feeds numerous rivers and streams, including some of the largest in the North Caucasus, such as the Kuban, Malka, and Baksan rivers. And yet, I was surprised to learn that the distance between the two peaks of Elbrus was as much as 1.5 kilometers. From below, it seemed that they were very close, but it's no wonder that in the highlands, you can't always trust your eyes. The exceptional purity of the air, and some other properties, have the ability to distort distance. I believe it would not be an overstatement to say that after encountering Elbrus, we returned to the Azau blades somewhat change. Any contact with such powerful, sacred places as Elbrus has an impact on everyone. I am absolutely certain of that. We climbed with fun, but returned with thoughts. I know for certain that it was Elbrus that so impressed us. In our next video, we will admire the wayward mountain beauty of the Terskol River. We will admire the unique lift, built in 1968, which will easily and effortlessly take your car to the top of Doktorsky Pass for only 1,500 rubles. We will also admire the stunning Aktoprog Pass. Just like Great Tamerlane in the 14th century and the film crew from the famous Soviet movie Sanyukov Land in the 70s. After that, we will have a dinner at Chegem Waterfalls.
Теперь, если вы направо будете смотреть, вот они водопады.
Друзья, спасибо вам, что не побоялись вместе
Dear
с нами
friends,
совершить
thank you for joining us on this dizzying journey to the foot of Mount Elbrus. If you felt even a small part of the emotions we experienced in the presence of this majestic mountain, please share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to our channel Pictures from the Hinterland.
Делитесь вашими чувствами в комментариях. Ну и, конечно, подписывайтесь на канал «Картинки из глубин». До новых встреч! на
See you soon
просторах
online.
Земли.